Get back on the radio here. We're back on Facebook, and as soon as it says we've done sending data, we'll be good. So we are live on Facebook. It's 24-20. We had a little technical glitch. 3:48 to play in the first.
Second.
First half.
Oh.
Ah! All right, inbounded to DeVries, who is now in the game for Riverton, and we're back online with everything. Welcome back, everybody. We're glad to be here. DeVries with the ball, looks to drive. He tries to get it into, is that Dante Watt who's checked into the game? 31 is checked into the game. I do not have them, so anybody who has them, let us know here on either Facebook or anything like that. But 31 checking into the game. That is not Dante Watt, as he was 22. Number 31 would be known for now. I think I may have that, though, Cody. So if you call this for 1 second, I think my wife sent me the name of that kid. We want to make sure we get it right. All right, inbound by Natrona. Natrona's going to shoot a three. They're going to miss. Rebound by number 31. They're going to come away with it, and I am looking for the name here. Inbounded, Riverton in the front court. Gets to DeVries. DeVries from 15. Nice little shot by him.
It's Trajan Monroe, number 31.
Trajan Monroe. All right. Natrona in their half-court set. They have the ball with Paddock up top. He gets it over to Parker. Parker looking to drive the baseline, cut off, but stops from 15. Nice shot, and he's good from that. Gabrielson going to bring it up into the front court. 2:28, 2:27 to go in the first half, 26-22 Riverton. Vincent with the ball on the wing, looking to drive. He does try and drive. He gets to Engel. Engel with a little floater. He misses, but it's going to go out of bounds off Natrona with 2:16 to play in the half. Here comes Parker Paxson. He's probably going to check in for Cade Gabrielson, and he does. Inbound by Vincent from underneath his own basket to Paxson. Paxson gets a screen off Engel. He's going to shoot from 15 from the free throw line, and Paxson is up and good. 28-22, 2:05 to play in the first half. Rogers is going to bring up for Natrona. The Mustangs looking to keep this within a 6-point lead or less. They find Parker from long range, and he's good. Cannot leave them open from three, Cody.
I believe that's 8 3-pointers in the first half for Natrona.
Paxson brings it into the front court, gets it to Vincent. Engel going to set the screen. Paxson goes the other way with it, driving towards the baseline. Gets stuck, gets it to Paxson. Paxson looking to drive to the middle. He does. He shoots a floater, no good, but he's going to get the harm as well. So he's going to get to go to the line for two. 5 team fouls. Let's see who that's going to go against. That's going to go against number 23. That's Paddock, his second, team sixth. And Parker will go to the line for two. He's 1 for 1 so far today. He hits the first. Second one upcoming as starters come back in, with the exception of Monroe's going to stay out there. Engel and DeVries and Gabrielson come out. Parker gets the ball from the ref. He bounces once, puts the second shot up, and good, hitting his free throws. One heck of a quarter so far for Parker, as he's now got 7, I do believe, on the quarter. Minute 30 to go, 30-25 Riverton. Paddock with it is going to swing it and turn the ball over. He threw it about 2 feet higher than Rogers could leap. So turnover with a minute 25. Riverton will always say thank you for unforced turnovers. Got some substitutions now. True is coming back in, and looks like Gifford is coming in for Natrona. Paxson's going to bring it into the front court. He gets it over to Vincent on the left wing. Vincent to Johnson up top. Lang sets a screen. Johnson doesn't really use it, but goes in that direction. Hands the ball to Paxson. Paxson to Johnson. Johnson looking to go baseline. He's cut off by a double team. Gets it back out to Paxson. Paxson drives it, looks to drive it down the center. He's cut off. They get to Vincent. Vincent looking to drive the other direction. He stopped, puts it up. The Natrona fans scream for a walk. Rebound by Paxson, though. Paxson puts it up and in. Paxson now has 9 in the second quarter after being kind of quiet in the first quarter as we go under 45 seconds to play. 32-25 Wolverines. Up top is Gifford with it. Gifford over to Rogers. Rogers to True. True looks to take a very long 2. He misses. Monroe with the nice board. Monroe off the JV team getting a lot of playing time, Cody.
He's a good athlete.
Vincent with it over to Parker. Parker sizes it up as we go under 20 seconds to play. Hands it to Tanner. Tanner taking a look. Might go baseline. Nope. Gets it back up to Paxson. Paxson sizing up. They're playing for the last shot, I do believe, as we go under 10 seconds. Parker now going with the play. We go under 6 seconds. Tyler with a long 3. Oh, in and out. Rebound by Natrona. They're going to try and get one off here. Weird underhand long court shot. It comes well off the mark. And so we go to halftime. The Riverton Wolverines 32. Natrona Mustangs 25. We'll be right back with the WyoToday Media halftime show here on KTAK.
Is your resolution this year to be healthier? You may have made a commitment to improve your physical health, but don't forget about your financial health. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union is listed as one of the healthiest credit unions in the U.S., and we are the healthiest credit union in Wyoming, according to depositaccounts.com. Don't risk having your accounts anywhere else. Become a member today and accomplish your first resolution by becoming healthier. Financially speaking, that is. Federally insured by NCUA. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288. Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Ballard, Dr. Hinkle, and Dr. Frazier offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, welcome back to KTNK's coverage of Wolverine basketball here at Riverton High School. We are during the WyoToday Media halftime show. As Cody puts popcorn in his mouth, I'll go ahead and give some stats. Right now, all the scoring for Natrona has been with three guys. Eathman's got 3, Rogers has 9, and Parker for them has 13. They have 8 threes on the half. They only have 2 two-point shots that they have scored. All the rest off the 3-point shot. So we'll see how that all plays out. They do have 25 points here. As we look over at Riverton, it's kind of been the Parker Paxton show. He didn't have anything in the first quarter in terms of points, and suddenly in the second quarter he gets 12. Tanner Johnson, Jason Vincent both have 5. And then Derek DeVries, Derek Lang, Hunter Hauk, and Lucas Engel have 2. And Lucas Engel actually has 4. So we've seen a lot of the JV guys getting a lot of action. We're used to and accustomed to, Cody, seeing Derek DeVries and Hunter Hauk getting action. But this is really the first time we've seen Monroe out there on the court.
Well, you want to get as many guys on the court in the second game of the weekend because the legs are getting a little heavy, and they got a nice boost from some of these younger guys in the lineup. Trajan Monroe comes in, gets some minutes, and did a nice job. And, of course, your regular bench guys, but it's good to get different guys like Derek DeVries in there. I mean, they're the future of Wolverine basketball, so why not get them some good conference action when the Wolverines are playing very well? And they've had a nice inside-outside game. Riverton, for the most part, taking the ball in, hitting the, inside 15 feet jump shots, making some nice drives to the hole. I like what I'm seeing from this Wolverine squad. Well coached by Bo Sheets.
Well, and one of the interesting part, probably the cleanest half of defense that this team has played in terms of Riverton. Coach Sheets has to be happy with that. 1 foul in the entire first half. So a nice clean sheet. Once again, Cody Beers, the voice of Wyoming Indian, here with us today. Travis, if you're listening, we hope you get to feeling better and get ready to come back and join us on air. A reminder that next week on WyoToday Media's YouTube and Facebook page, streaming only, we will have all the action that we can get from Ron-Thon. It's going to be 13 hours on day one and a lot of hours on day two. And Travis, our former wrestler of our staff, will be calling that, interviewing coaches, hopefully interviewing some wrestlers. And we're going to have a good time with that. Huge event here for the city of Riverton, as all the county schools and pretty much every school from across the state that at least has wrestling will be here. So hopefully COVID doesn't take too many of them out. We're about 30 seconds away from the end of halftime, and we'll be right back with second half coverage on KTAK.
Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton basketball. Riverton is going to be inbounding to start the second half. They're going to go right to left on your radio dial. Johnson inbounding right in front of the student section. Gets it to Vincent. Vincent gets it over to Parker. He's up top, and he'll set the offense. Paxson is guarded tightly. 5-second call being started by the ref. Paxson has to dribble in and show some progress in order to break that. Gets it to Johnson, gets it back to him. Over to Vincent on the corner. They hit Lang on the inside. Engel goes up and in! Engel, nice feed by Lang. Lang got Engel as he was driving down the middle. Engel's going to get the old-fashioned three-point opportunity at least. Let's see if he can convert. The foul is going against 23.
Like to see more opportunities inside, and that translates to some good stuff for Lucas Engel.
Engel with the free throw up and off the front iron and no good. That foul was against Paddock, by the way, and Paddock, that's his third. Team first of the second half. Rogers gets the ball after a scramble for the rebound that was almost all caused by Natrona's poor ball handling there. Swings it to Paddock, who is still in the game with 3. Paddock over to Parker. Parker's going to look probably for Rogers or get it to Dutcher. He gets it to Dutcher over in the corner. It's swung back out to Dutcher. Engel with a nice steal. Gets it out to Vincent. Vincent looking to drive. Tanner Johnson looking to drive. Puts it up and good. Vincent was on the wing with him. He didn't need it. Took it all the way. Quick 4 and gets the lead over 10 points, 36-25. Quick shot by Dutcher is off the mark for Natrona. They get to Paxson, a chance to pad this lead, Cody.
Yeah, Riverton doing a nice job in transition.
Vincent for 3, off the mark to the right. It's going to be rebounded by Rogers. Rogers is going to bring it up. He's going to his right. He looks to shake and bake on Parker. He's unable to, and he has to ditch it out to Dutcher. Dutcher gets it right back to him after Tanner Johnson cut off his path. Nice inside play to Parker. Oh, but Vincent with a block. Says, no, sir, not today. How are you the one eating popcorn? I'm the one choking. He gets it to Rogers. Rogers back out to Heathman. Heathman gets it over to Paddock. Paddock, they're just doing everything around the perimeter right now. Just swinging around is Natrona. They finally look to drive baseline. I think they're going to get Derek Lang on a cheap reach. And they are indeed. So Derek Lang, that's going to be his first. Team first of the second half. Only the second foul of the day for the Wolverines.
Well,
so
Riverton playing great defense throughout this game, and now with an 11-point lead, you want to turn up the defensive pressure, not allow Natrona back in this.
Natrona inbounds it. They go inside. Smart move to Paddock. Engel tried to trail it and block it, but unable to. And Paddock is able to score. So we start out with nothing but threes. All we've had is 2s in the second half. Tanner Johnson goes for the drive. Kicks out to Paxson. Paxson for 3. No good. Rebound is going to go to, it was going to go to Natrona, but Jason Vincent doing a lot of hustle caused it to be turned over, and it will remain with Riverton going off of Rogers and out of bounds. 5:45 to play, 36-27, 9-point lead for Riverton. Inbound to Engel, they get it to Vincent. Vincent up top to Paxson, who will set the offense. Paxson dribbles to his right. almost loses control, but is able to maintain it, gets it down low to Vincent. Vincent comes up, swings it to Tanner Johnson. Johnson on the wing, looks to drive to the middle and drive down the middle. He kind of does, gets out to Engel. Engel now looks to drive the middle, takes it up, and just misses, and unable to get his own rebound, and he gets a cheap foul right after that, trying to reach in for it. So foul's going to go on 45, Lucas Engel. That's his first, team second of the half.
Yeah, you often pick up those cheap fouls after you miss a shot, and that was just a frustration foul.
I spoke the popcorn causing you to cough into existence. Maybe. They're going to swing around, going to go for three is Natrona. They're going to be off target. Parker goes up for the rebound along with Jason Vincent. That'd be the Parker of Natrona. And it goes out of bounds off Vincent. So 5:04, it will remain Natrona basketball. Mustangs looking to cut into this 9-point Riverton lead. They inbound it, winds up in Rogers' hands up top. Rogers looking to pull it further out. Paddock was going to set a screen, but Rogers waved him off. Rogers gets it to Paddock, guarded tightly by Engel up around the 3 line. Swung over to Heathman. Heathman gets it over to 22. Who is that? That's Blom. 22 gets it over to Paddock. Paddock thought about a 3 twice, but then decides not to. And then we've got a foul on the offensive side. It'll be Riverton basketball. That foul is going to go against number 21. That'd be Heathman. That's his first, team second of the half. So both teams with 2 fouls with 4:39 to play in the third.
Tanner Johnson going to come out of the game as Cade Gabrielson back in there for the Wolverines.
Gabrielson going to inbound it to Paxton. Paxton's going to bring it up, dish it to Vincent. Vincent over to Lang on the right wing. He looks to feed the post. He does feed Vincent. Vincent goes up for 2 and is good. Nice inside tough play by Vincent. Took that pass right up in one motion, got the 2. 11-point lead for the Wolverines here, 4:18 to go in the third. True has it, gets over to Rogers on the wing. Rogers for 3, he nails it. That is not a guy they want to get hot, as that is his 4th 3 of the game. Quickly coming up, they get to Vincent. Vincent swings all the way to Gabrielson. Gabrielson for 3 to answer. No good. Rebound. Natrona, 38-30. Natrona with a chance to eat into this lead a little bit more as we go under 4 to play in the third quarter. Up top, they swing it back to Rogers. Paxton on him tightly. Gets it to Heathman. Heathman's going to swing it over to their Parker. Parker's going to bring it up top, swing it back to Heathman. Heathman looks underneath, says no to Blom on a cut. Still has the ball, dribbles it a little bit, still just hanging out with the ball. Gets it to True. True looking to size up Engel. He looks to drive to the middle, pulls up short, gets it back out to Rogers. No real urgency here out of the offense of Natrona. Cody.
No, they're not in a hurry at all, and Riverton again playing great defense to force this offense to take time for a shot.
They finally get it down low. They kick it back out to Blom. Blom brings it up top and almost turns it over on a pass to Parker. Parker almost lost out of bounds, but now Rogers has it. We're going on about a minute 30 that they have had the ball and only made one move to the basket. They get to Parker, out to Blom. Blom thought about 3, but Gabrielson cut him off. Blom does drive and gets it up and in. So it took a while, but it worked out well for him. Parker's going to bring it down. He's going to bring it down the left side. Engel throws his hands up. 15-footer, good by Parker.
Nice left-handed jump shot.
And they drive down. Blom with the shot. He's going to get fouled by Engel, so Engel gets a quick number 2.
Riverton's got to get back on defense. You can't allow Casper to get the ball down when 3 guys are behind the play.
Excuse me, bailed out there. Gabrielson going to get whistled for the foul. So team third. And 22 Blom is going to the free throw line. A couple of substitutes. Tanner Johnson come back in. DeVries come back in a second. Bloom gets the free throw. That's his first free throw of the day. His 3rd point of the day.
Bunch of substitutes back in for the Wolverines.
Vincent and Paxton coming out, as well as Lang. So we got DeVries, Monroe, Gabrielson, Engel and Johnson for Riverton. He misses the second free throw, so he's 1 of 2 on the day. And Johnson comes away with the rebound, gets it to Gabrielson, 40-33, under 2:30 to play in the third quarter. DeVries is going to pull up from 15. He's going to leave it short. Monroe with a nice rebound. Looks to put it right back up. He misses it short. Maybe should have brought that back out and reset. Down comes Natrona looking to cut into this 7-point lead. Engel with the steal. Gabrielson winds up with it, though. Gabrielson looks to feed. A bad pass gets DeVries. Winds up in Monroe's hand somehow, some way, and out to Johnson. Johnson looks to drive. Johnson puts up a little 8-footer. He's going to be short, blocked, but they also got a lot of arm, so he will be going to the line. Well, foul is going against number 2. Overstreet with the foul. That's the team third in the half. That puts Tanner Johnson going to the line for 2 shots.
Riverton taking that ball around the perimeter and then getting a nice pass inside. They've done it multiple times in this game as Tanner Johnson hits the first free throw. Riverton leads it 41-33.
Tanner is good from the second free throw. 42-33, back out to a 9-point game. Minute 54 to play in the third. They've been flirting with this double-digit lead all day, but Rogers is going to drive down. What are they going to call? Monroe earning more playing time, takes a nice charge. That's going to go against Rogers. That's going to be his first, team fourth. So Riverton's going to have the ball. Monroe doing all the little things to earn more and more playing time, Cody.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job. He can jump, and I think when you're playing a big, long team like Natrona, you need guys who are going to go battle for rebounds.
Johnson with the ball on the right side. He's going to drive all the way down, get cut off, get it out to Lang. Lang looking, surveying the defense, hands it back to John. No, he doesn't. He drives baseline, jumps, puts it up. He's going to get called for a walk. He thought he had a perfect split, and he just drug the foot. So turnover on Derek Lang. Minute and a half to go in the third quarter. 42-33. Wolverines with that 9-point lead.
That's an NBA play there, and they travel on every play.
Yeah, he was hoping to get the third and fourth step in, I think. Rogers drives it over to the right. They get it over to DeVries. Oh, and the the coach of Natrona letting the ref have it. He is not happy. He's especially not going to be happy now because his team just threw the ball to nobody and out of bounds. So it's going to be Riverton ball. Monroe inbounds it to Paxton as we go under a minute 10 in the third quarter. Paxton going to bring it up. Parker gets it to DeVries. DeVries almost loses it, but it fortunately winds up in Johnson's hands. Johnson looking to drive. He's going to take it down, try and go up and off. Monroe goes up for the rebound. And now we've got a 3-on-1 for Natrona. Only Lang is back. Lang unable to stop him. They go up and in number 15 there, Gifford with his first 2 of the game. And there's going to be a timeout by Natrona here. 42-35, 45.6 left in the third quarter. Cody, we're going to go pay some bills now, so we'll be right back after this.
Want access to look.
All right, and we are back here on KTAK's coverage of Wolverine basketball. 30-second timeout just called by the visitors from Natrona down in Casper Way. And hey, Mr. Wyoming DOT, how far is that drive from Natrona after this game ends tonight?
About 2 hours.
Okay, so not too bad.
And they'll grab some dinner and they'll be back, a couple hours after they eat dinner. So it's close. Casper, the big city in this part of the state.
Paxton's going to drive. He's going to put up a 2. He's going to miss, but they are going to hack him on the way up. Nice drive and nice way to go straight up and down so they wouldn't call him for anything offensive. Bloom is going to get called with foul, 15 foul, his first foul, but Parker's going to go to the line and try and sink 2. He's got 14 points on the day so far. Make that 15 as he hits the first. He is he's perfect so far from the line, and I just jinxed him. I realized as I said it.
Parker does not beat himself, whether he's on the golf course or out here on the hardwood. He's just you know, he had good examples from his two older brothers. Plays great basketball.
Oh, I did not speak it into existence. He hits the second one, so he's got 16 now on the day as we go under 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Rogers is going to bring it up for the Mustangs. Gets it up to Drew. Drew up top, goes back over to 15. 15 pump fakes, dribbles in, shoots from 15, misses. Engel with the rebound, and we're under 17, 16, 15 to go. Paxton bringing it up. You assume that they will go for the last shot, up by 9 currently. Paxton looking to drive. We are under 8 seconds. Now needs some urgency. Goes back up top to Paxton. Paxton let's drive to Vrees for 3. No good. Rebound is going to go to Natrona, and the buzzer is going to sound. So we've got 8 more minutes to play. 9-point lead. Riverton 44, Natrona 35. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter here on KTAK.
Events and more? Download the WyoToday app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WyoToday app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit WyoToday.com to download the WyoToday app now.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton Wolverine basketball. We are going to quarter number 4. 44-35, Riverton Wolverines with the 9-point lead over the Natrona Mustangs.
NFL playoffs, third quarter, Bengals 9, Titans 6. Hey, go Logan Wilson, a Natrona County graduate.
And Natrona's going to drive down, and they're going to miss, but I do believe they're going to get somebody with a foul.
Tanner Johnson.
Johnson, his second, team fourth of the half.
11:34 to play in the third quarter of that contest.
Well, that means they are keeping Derrick Henry at bay. Number 20 puts up the shot. That would be Dutcher with his first free throw of the night, and he misses. He has no points whatsoever, and a quick way to remedy that would be to hit his free throws. Second one's up, and that is good. So he goes 1 for 2 to start the scoring in the fourth quarter. Vincent going to bring it in the front court. He's going to look to drive down, gets it to Engel. Engel to Lang. Lang was almost cutting away from him. Lang looks to drive, gets it to Vincent. Vincent thought about a 3, thought wisely, though, and pulled it up. Now he's trapped. He needs help. He gets it to Tanner Johnson as we go under 7.5 to play. Johnson with it, sizing up his defender. That'd be Parker on him. Out to Vincent. Vincent going to hit Lang underneath. Lang to Parker Paxton, however. Parker going to shoot from 15. He's going to miss. Engel comes flying in for the rebound, but trying to save it from going out of bounds, throws it away. He threw it to where he was hoping a player would be, and there was not one. So,
and this is where turnovers become big in the fourth quarter of a conference game.
44-36, Riverton in the lead, 7:09 to play. Rogers going to bring it up for Natrona. He gets it up to their Parker, and we're going to get, I do believe, a moving screen called, and that is exactly what they're going to call, offensive foul. Foul is going to go against number 21. That is Heathman. That's his second, team 6, so any more fouls will be in the 1-and-1, Cody.
And right now, ball in the hands of Parker Paxton, right where you want it if you're a Wolverine.
Paxton hands off to Johnson. Johnson to Vincent. Vincent at the elbow of the key. Out to Lang. Lang did shuffle feet, but they don't call it. He tries to pass it, almost loses it, then falls down, but gets it to Vincent somehow. Back out to Paxton to settle everything down. Paxton over to Johnson on the right corner. He's going to drive. He's going to shoot from 8. He's going to leave it short. Rebound by Engel. Engel goes back up with a little hook and good.
And nice looking baby hook there by Lucas Engel. He's got to dominate this final quarter.
They bring it down. Natrona shoots a 3, and they miss, and they're going to get a real cheap one. That was a frustration foul, I do believe, by Dutcher. That's his third. He missed on the 3. That's going to be team 7th. The coach in Natrona doesn't agree with that, but the referees really don't care if we agree with them or not, do they, Cody?
Well, at least the coaches. I think they care about everything you say, Kevin.
No, they obviously do not. So Jason Vincent going to go to the line because for the next 6 minutes and 20 seconds, any foul by Natrona, we will be shooting free throws here in Riverton. Vincent leaves the first one well short. He's able to steal the rebound back, though. What a play by Vincent. Hands it to Johnson. Johnson's going to look to drive baseline. He's cut off by like 4 guys. Johnson got to turn around and dish that out. But 4 guys double teaming him, and somebody reached in.
Yeah.
So going to be a foul. Johnson's going to go to the line. It's going to be on 14.
Natrona over the limit, so every foul from here on out is going to be free throws for the Wolverines.
Indeed, that's their 8th. Johnson with the first. I guess they're going to give him a shooting foul on that. Gets the first one. That's his third free throw of the day. Perfect so far. And I just jinxed him, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah,
You're
come on,
good at that.
Well, Parker bailed me out. Tanner didn't. Tanner misses the shot. They get it out to Rogers. 47-36, 11-point lead. 6:06 to play in the quarter. Somebody's phone is vibrating the entire table. They dish it in. Engel with a steal. Barely able to keep him bounced. Lang comes away with it. Lang going to bring it up into the front court. Hits Vincent with a pass. Vincent to Paxton as we go under 5:50 to play. Johnson with it on the right wing. Feeds down underneath to Lang. Lang looking to, alley-oop. Maybe thought, just didn't throw it high enough, but it's turnover nonetheless as Engel unable to secure that pass. Rogers comes down, shoots for 3. No good. Engel almost got the rebound. It's going to be off of Engel, though, and out of bounds. It's going to stay with Natrona here with 5:31 to play.
You'd like to see somebody as long as Lucas Engel to rebound the ball with his hands over his head.
Natrona looking to inbound. They look for the easy one into the paint. They have to go out to the three-point line. Dutcher is going to drive down. He almost loses it, but Paddock bails him out by picking it up. Paddock out to Parker. Out to Rogers. Rogers looking to drive. Rogers spins. He stuck it up. That was a double dribble, not called. Swung it out to the corner. Lang is beat. They're going to drive. 21 is. Shoot a floater. Misses. Paddock misses, but I think they're going to get probably Lang on the over the back as I think Engel had good position. That is what they're going to call. Foul on Lang. That's the team 5th. His second. But it's going to send Paddock to the line. You don't necessarily mind them scoring at times, Cody, but you don't want to let them score with no time coming off the clock.
That's right.
Free throw by Paddock is up and good, the first of 2. Oh. That is his first free throw attempt of the game. Paddock, for his height and size and position, he only has 2 points today.
Hunter Houck, Kate Gabrielson back in the game for Riverton.
Second one by Paddock is up and good. Both free throws good on the mark. So far in this in the roughly 3 minutes that we played in the fourth quarter, all of the Mustangs' points coming off free throws. They're 3 of 4. Inbounded to Gabrielson. Gabrielson's going to bring over the timeline. The 2 ball handlers, the 2 main point guards, Gabrielson and Paxton in the game. Gets it to Tanner. Tanner thought about 3, decides to drive instead. He gets it to Houck. Houck's going to hand it right back to him. Johnson's going to look to drive, and he's going to be off the mark and no good. Sure. Credit the concession stand, folks, bringing us food, Cody.
Yeah, nice. Just don't eat it.
I could get used to that. So, team foul goes against number 23. That's Tanner Johnson. That's his third, team 6. So, everybody shooting free throws the rest of the way out. Paddock with the ball swings it. That was an offensive foul on Tanner. Gets it over to 0. That'd be Reyes for Natrona. They swing it over into the corner. They are looking for points somewhere. They get to Paddock. Paddock goes up with the 2. He misses. Rebound is going to go to Natrona. Nope, we're all going to dive on the ball, and we're going to get our first jump ball of the day.
Timeout.
Nope, timeout. Who they are awarding it to?
Riverton got
They give Riverton the 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back with the final 4:21.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment. In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down.
All right, we hate to cut Rusty off in mid-commercial, but we're back here at Riverton High School. 4:15 to play. 47-38, Wolverines win 9-point lead. They get it inside to Vincent. Vincent's going to try and shoot a little runner. He's going to come up short. Natrona with the rebound. They're going to bring it into the front court is Reyes. Reyes getting his first action of the night for Natrona. He's going to look to go baseline. Has to kick it back out. He kicks it out to Heathman, who gets it to Paddock. Now Reyes is going to shoot a three, and he is going to be good. So a guy who hasn't played all day comes in and hits a three right off the bench. And we've got another timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. 6-point game, 3:49.
Program.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
And we're back at Riverton High School, 3:49 to play. Three-pointer just hit by Natrona to cut the lead to 6. So to quote the old great Larry Munson, Cody, everything from here on out, turnovers, anything of that nature, is extremely large.
Who's Larry Munson?
You can go away. The great University of Georgia. By the way, did you know the University of Georgia won the 2021 National Championship?
What, badminton?
Yeah, football.
Oh, all right.
Oh, stolen almost by Reyes. A little bit lackadaisical there with the ball handling as Parker looked to just softly throw a pass over to Gabrielson. Luckily, Reyes, who's trying to earn his playing time now after he didn't see any until right now.
It was that Alabama influence that helped Georgia, right?
Kirby Smart's University of Georgia grad. Thank you very much. Gabrielson going to look to drive into the paint. Gets it to Vincent on the outside. He drives into the paint. Gets it to Gabrielson. Gabrielson screen from Engel. Gets it to Vincent. Vincent looking to drive in from the corner. Does so. Gets stripped and the ball taken away. Bringing the ball down is Bloom. Bloom is going to almost lose it but get control of it. Gets it to Reyes. Reyes with 3:13 to go. 6-point game for Riverton. Johnson looking to come back on the court here at the next dead ball. Gabrielson guarding Dutcher. Dutcher kicks it out to Heathman. Heathman goes inside to Paddock, and we're going to get jump ball number 8,432. Notice how we jumped from 1 to 8 to that.
I think we were at 10,000 in the girls' game, so it's good to see we took a few off there.
Space-time continuum messing it all up. So 2:58, possession arrow, one of the worst things to ever be introduced to the game of basketball, does favor Riverton. So
Tanner Johnson back in.
We've got the starters for Riverton all in now. I wonder if we'll see that the rest of the way out, most likely as long as it's close. Parker gets it over to Johnson. Johnson to Engel. Engel well away from the basket, gets to Paxton. He sets a screen, looking to roll. He really didn't roll with authority because it was there. Johnson has it now, gets it to Lang. We are under 2:35 to play. Lang swings all the way to Paxton. Paxton drives to his left, gets it back up top to Vincent. Vincent to Johnson. Johnson almost gets the ball stolen, but is able to get it back, gets out to Lang. Lang bringing it up top, picks up his dribble, has to go back down to Johnson on the wing. Johnson looks to drive, goes up, hands it to Engel. Nicely done.
Lucas Engel, a
Lucas Engel gets 2 more, and it's 49-41 as we're about to go under 120 seconds to play in the ball game. 49-41, good defense as Reyes picks up his dribble. Engel up top on Paddock. Paddock makes a little bit of a move, shakes him a bit, but he has to pass out to Heathman. Heathman up top to Reyes. Reyes trying to use Paxson, can't. Gets it back over to Heathman, who's guarded by Johnson. He looks to drive, they swing it out to Paddock. Paddock for a long 3 and good. So 3-pointer not what they wanted. 5-point game. Going to be a timeout. Is it going to be 30 seconds or a full is the only question. They're going to take a full timeout, so we're going to go pay some bills and take it with them. We'll be right back here on KTAK.
Is your resolution this year to be healthier? You may have made a commitment to improve your physical health, but don't forget about your financial health. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union is listed as one of the healthiest credit unions in the U.S., and we are the healthiest credit union in Wyoming, according to depositaccounts.com. Don't risk having your accounts anywhere else. Become a member today and accomplish your first resolution by becoming healthier. Financially speaking, that is. Federally insured by NCUA. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
And welcome back to the coverage of KTAK. Minute 42 to go, 5-point game. I think free throws might play a role here, Cody, in the last minute 42.
For sure. This Wolverine team going to have to withstand the defensive pressure by Natrona.
Inbound to Johnson, they look to trap, gets it to Paxson. I expect we will see a lot of Paxson and a lot of Johnson with ball handling. Paxson looking to drive, gets it to Lang. Lang is not probably the guy they want to get it to. They probably want to keep it in the 2 guards' hands just in case that trap comes. Parker just using and abusing the Natrona defenders right now as they try and trap him. He gets it to Johnson. Johnson's going to be fouled and fouled hard. That was almost to the point where you could have called it flagrant or intentional because he just did kind of bear hug him from behind. Bloom going to be called for that. That's going to be their 9th team foul. So we're going to see Johnson go to the line for a 1-and-1, and after that it will be double bonus 2 shots. So it's going to come down to Riverton has to hit free throws with 74 seconds left. They rattle the first one in, does Tanner Johnson. He's going to take a couple dribbles, put the second one up, and good. So he is 5 of 6 today. Immediately Natrona drives and Rogers is able to score a 2. 51-46, 5-point game, minute 2. They are in the press. Inbound is to Parker. Parker is immediately molested and trapped, and molested was kind of the right word on that, as far as he was just grabbed and thrown around. Now the coach of Natrona wanted that to be a jump ball, but I'm not sure how you get a jump ball wrapping him up from behind.
Yeah, you're going to be touching him, and now Riverton got the man they want at the free throw line.
Paxson up and good with his first, 52-46.
It's big free throw here.
He's got 17 on the night.
Would make it a 3-possession game.
Second one up and good. So 58.5 seconds left, 7-point game. We're going to take the timeout with them as Riverton calls a timeout. We'll be right back on KTAK.
Exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers, or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton. Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really.
And we are back here on KTNK. 58.5 seconds left, 7-point game. They're going to try and roll the ball in. Paxton shows a little bit of pressure just to make them pick it up and use all the time that they can. Derek Lake almost was steal. I don't even think he knew he was about to steal it. I think he was just trying to cut off. And Vincent does steal it, actually trying to get rid of the ball. Winds up handing it off to a Natrona who comes up short. They get the rebound. They've got to hit something. 20 for a 3. No good. Rebound going to go to Langdon, wind up at Ingle's hands, and they're going to foul Ingle. So 32.6 seconds left, 7-point game. We're going to get a foul against 23. That is Paddock. That's going to be team 10th, so 2 shots at the free throw line for Ingle, and that's his 4th is Paddock's. So really a chance to really kind of start icing this away unless they get hot from 3.
Well, it's a 3-possession game, and now you want a perfect 3-possession game.
Ingle up and good with the first free throw.
Big shot there by Lucas Ingle. That's why you shoot 50 every day in the off season.
Ingle with his second one, up and good. So he is perfect from the line today. 31 seconds, Natrona inbounds it. As we go under 30, Rogers drives in, almost loses control, gets it out to somebody who's going to drive, go for 3. Ingle says, no, sir, not today. And Paxton is about as excited as Ingle on the block. Block goes out of bounds, and it will be still Natrona ball with 22.1 to play.
That call just thought I was at a rock concert there for a minute.
Were you hearing, like, drums and such? Inbound by Natrona is tipped by Lang. I think they're going to get Lang on a cheap foul.
I think it's Tanner Johnson on that foul.
23, yeah, they're going to get Tanner Johnson. His 4th, by the way. Team 7th, so it'll be 1-1, but I think they're going to give him 2 shots for saying he was shooting, so. 21.4. The one thing you really didn't want to do if you were Riverton. The free throw is up and no good by Heathman. So it has been rough. They have only 2 shots in the 4th quarter, does Natrona, that have gone in that were not free throws. So scoring dried up quickly. He misses the second one. Everybody fights for the rebound. Paddock gets it. Paddock to Rogers, and I have the hiccups. Drive is no good, but we're going to get a foul again. This is where you would hope that they would know, especially the seniors. And I think that's going to be Tanner Johnson's 5th, or it's going to be Derek Lang's 3rd. It's going to be Derek Lang's 3rd. You would hope the seniors would know. Just get out of his way. Let him have it. The time ticking off is more valuable, even though this game's most likely over anyway at a 9-point lead. First one is up and good by Heathman after he missed the 2 previous. So just elongating the game when you really didn't need to, giving them more opportunity. But Heathman going to take a couple of dribbles, puts a shot up, and it's good. So it's 48, Riverton with 12.9 seconds. Need to get this ball inbounds. I'm kind of curious if they're going to continue to foul. Tanner gets it to Vincent. Somebody's hurt. Vincent, they slipped on it. Stolen away from Vincent, but they're going to get a reach, and it looked like 22's ankle may have given a little tweak there, didn't it, Cody?
Yeah, he went down hard, but he seems to be okay.
Well, I think they're about to come get him.
They're using the clock here to make substitutes, and he was the substitute in, and he just spun a cookie, you might say, back from my time.
What are you, 137?
Almost.
Spun a cookie?
I'm about the same side, same age as the rule to held ball rule.
No, that happened in my lifetime. So, yeah.
Well, you're 60.
Again, you're listening to Kevin and Grandpa here on KTN.
I think you're older than me. You told me that the other day.
Vincent going to shoot the first free throw, up and good.
I'm not a grandpa yet, even though I'd sure like to be.
Vincent with the second one. I'm not touching that one. Vincent puts the second one up and good. So Vincent gets a couple points there. He brings himself into double digits. Up comes Natrona with 3, 2, 1. They shoot a three-pointer, no good, and we're going to end at 57-48. Once again, Riverton Wolverines 57, Natrona Mustangs 48. That is your ball game, and we'll be right back with our Click It or Ticket post-game show here on KTAK.
Broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Ballard, Dr. Hinkle, and Dr. Frazier offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
All right, welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton Wolverine basketball. The final here today, Natrona High School Mustangs 48, the Riverton Wolverines 57. We are here with our Papa Murphy's player of the game, Jason Vincent. Jason, tell me a little bit about the thoughts going in today. You had I think a season high of 11 today. You're perfect from the free throw line. Tell us a little bit about what in. A little shocked to see you be the first person to shoot the first 3 of the game.
It's nice to score the first shot of the game, especially the first 3.
I don't think we have him coming through there, Cody.
It's always good to win go undefeated in conference so far.
Absolutely. So what was the turnaround transition last night? Getting back kind of late, getting hydrated, getting some rest in, and then to come out and face a team that you knew was going to give it their all.
You just got to come out and do your best, and that's what we came to do.
All right, well, we're here with Jason Vincent, Papa Murphy's player of the game. I will have some pizza for you next week. Some coupons for that, and we're going to go right to commercial here real quick, and we will wait for Coach Sheets to join us momentarily.
After a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, we're back here on KTAK with the Clicker Ticket postgame show. We're here with Coach Sheets. Nice back-to-back weekend wins. Tell us a little bit about it, Coach.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, conference games are always tough. They're opponents that are very familiar with you. You're very familiar with them. There's not too many secrets, so it's just kind of going out and kind of executing. Very pleased with our boys today.
Well, they were able to come out, Natrona was, and they came out just looking to shoot the 3. In fact, I think the first 5 baskets by anybody was 3s. But then in the second half, not only did y'all not shoot as many 3s, but y'all really kind of shut them down. They had 3 that went in the entire second half, and all the rest of their points mainly were from free throws.
Well, I think we had them at 7 for 9 on 3s the first half, and so anytime you can shoot, 21 of their 25 points was on 3s. We kind of knew we need to defend the arc a little better. I think our guys did a good job of that. We hit free throws. That was huge down the stretch. We were 16 of 18 on free throws. That's anytime you can make your free throws when you have a lead, you're going to win a lot of games.
Well, tell us a little bit about Parker seems to be able to take a game over sometimes at will. First quarter, kind of quiet, close game. Second quarter just goes off.
Yeah, Parker's kind of a natural scorer, and we're asking him to play point guard, and so it's the first time kind of in his life he's had to play point guard. And so he does a pretty good job handling the ball, but he is a natural scorer. He's got a good pull-up game. He can shoot. He's pretty quick, and so, the kid is a tough matchup for other teams, and so, when we can run pick and roll with him a little bit, or if he can take people off the dribble, he's one of our quite a few guys that are tough matchups at times for other teams.
And finally, Jason Vincent is our Papa Murphy's player of the game. This is the first time he's gotten that.
Yeah.
Coming in with, I think, a season high of 11 points on the game.
Sure.
So what can you say about him? I have noticed as the season's kind of gone on, he used to be very quick on the foul if he got the ball stolen.
Right.
Now he's a little more disciplined with that and stays out of trouble.
Jason's kind of that guy that doesn't show up in the stat line. Him and Lucas, Derek Lang, all three of those guys don't always show up in the stat lines with points, but what Jason does is we always put him on their best guard, their best scorer. Jason's got him, so he's got a tough game ahead of him every night. It's like, who's their best guy? All right, Jason, you got him. And so he really takes on that role. He excels in it, and it makes it tough on other teams. He's physical. Jason's very strong. You just don't know it, kind of looking at him, but he's very strong for a guard. And so he does a lot of great things that it's not easy to see, but when you start watching it, you kind of appreciate what he does.
Well, we want to thank Coach Sheets for joining us on the Clicker Ticket postgame show. We'll be right back with our final thoughts here on KTAK.
All right.
Hi, I'm Tom from Fremont Therapy Group, and we're going to be talking about running analysis. Running analysis has 3 components to it. Obviously, you look at the running part. That's kind of the gait pattern, looking at how well they strike the ground. The next part looks at how strong they are, their legs, also how flexible they are. There's certain muscles that become tight the more you run. And then the last part, it's looking at how well you move. So you're looking at ways to help you reduce your chance of injury. Come on in, you're gonna love it. We'll get you on the treadmill and start the process.
And we're back here on KTAK. Cody, what are your final thoughts as the boys win a nice game, 57-48. Girls, of course, losing a one-sided affair. But good day of basketball.
Yeah, it was fun to watch this Riverton boys team. They play with heart. They're led by a little field general that makes them play at his speed, and that's all out 100% all the time. And you like the games that Lucas Engel, Tanner Johnson had inside. Jason Vincent was outstanding tonight. And the Wolverines, 2-0 in conference play, right where they want to be.
Nice start for Riverton. We will have the next game coming up. I don't know exactly when the next one is, just simply due to the fact that they do have Ronthon coming up, and we will have exclusive coverage, or not exclusive, but we'll have exclusive local coverage for that. A little bit, just to give you the final stats. Jason Vincent, your Papa Murphy's player of the game with 11. Parker Paxton with 18. Tanner Johnson with 12. Hunter Houck with 2. And Lucas Engel with 8. So only 5 guys getting in the score chart. Oh, excuse me, Derek DeVries with 2. Don't want to forget him. And the leading scorer for the Natrona Mustangs, it was Parker going into half. And I think he was the leading scorer of the game. In fact, no, he wasn't. It wound up being Rogers, but Parker had 13 in the first half and then got completely shut down by the great defense of Riverton. So we will be back here, as Cody said, 2-0 start here, and we hope that Travis will be back with us. It's always fun to have Cody out here with us, but he's got some Wyoming Indian basketball to call, and hopefully Travis will be feeling better, and he'll be back on the air with us on KTAK next time. Once again, this is Kevin Shields and Cody Beers. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Or gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone